According to a report from ET News, Samsung has decided not to bring variable aperture cameras to the Galaxy S27 series. The company reportedly tested variable aperture camera modules made by Macnex and Samsung Electromechanics, but ultimately chose not to use them in the Galaxy S27, Galaxy S27 Plus, Galaxy S27 Pro, or Galaxy S27 Ultra. The decision was reportedly made after Samsung considered the higher costs, thicker camera module, and limited performance improvements. Based on internal testing, Samsung concluded that the improvements in image quality were minor and did not justify the increased manufacturing costs or the thicker camera design. This news will come as a disappointment to Samsung fans who were hoping to see a major hardware upgrade. Samsung was the first company to introduce a dual-aperture camera on the Galaxy S9 series in 2018. It kept the feature on the Galaxy S10 series in 2019 before removing it with the Galaxy S20 series in 2020, instead relying more heavily on software-based image processing. Meanwhile, Apple is expected to introduce a variable aperture camera on the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max later this year. The Galaxy S27 Pro and Galaxy S27 Ultra will reportedly feature a 200-megapixel primary camera. New leaks have revealed several interesting details about Samsung's upcoming flagship lineup, and one unexpected change could completely reshape the Galaxy S camera experience. According to recent reports from Galaxy Club, both the Galaxy S27 and Galaxy S27 Plus are expected to feature a new 50-megapixel Sony sensor as their main rear camera. If this leak turns out to be correct, it would mark the first time in many years that Samsung has selected a Sony sensor instead of its own ISOCELL sensor for the primary camera on a Galaxy S flagship. This change could deliver noticeable improvements in image quality, dynamic range, color accuracy, and overall camera performance. However, not every camera is expected to receive a significant upgrade. The same report suggests Samsung will continue using the familiar 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the standard Galaxy S27 and Galaxy S27 Plus. If this information is accurate, it would extend Samsung's use of the same ultra-wide resolution across its flagship lineup for nearly 8 years. Details about the telephoto camera are still unknown, so Samsung could still have a few surprises left to reveal. While the standard models may receive a new Sony sensor, the Galaxy S27 Ultra is rumored to bring even larger camera improvements. Leaks indicate Samsung could introduce a completely new 200-megapixel main camera capable of producing sharper details, richer colors, improved dynamic range, and much better low-light photography. Alongside it, the Ultra may include a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera with autofocus, allowing users to capture impressive landscape photos as well as detailed macro shots. The telephoto camera is also expected to receive an upgrade with a new 50-megapixel sensor offering 5 times optical zoom. This setup could simplify Samsung's camera system while continuing to provide excellent zoom performance. Combined with a cleaner camera layout, the back of the phone could look even more modern and premium. Selfie fans may also have something to look forward to. According to early leaks, Samsung could replace the current front camera with a new 16-megapixel sensor. If the report is accurate, users can expect sharper selfies, clearer video calls, and better low-light performance. Samsung is also reportedly testing several Galaxy S27 Ultra prototypes before making the final design decision. Although the overall appearance is expected to remain clean and minimal, similar to the Galaxy S26 Ultra, Samsung is said to be focusing on improving manufacturing efficiency while preserving its premium look and feel. Performance improvements are also expected, although Samsung may choose not to make unnecessary changes. Early rumors suggest the company will focus on improving what already works well. Some reports claim the Galaxy S27 Ultra will keep the familiar 5,000 mAh battery, while other leaks suggest Samsung could surprise everyone with a larger 6,000 mAh battery. If the larger battery becomes a reality, it would be one of the biggest batteries ever used in a Samsung Ultra flagship, offering much longer battery life for gaming, photography, streaming, navigation, and everyday use. The device will likely be powered by a next-generation flagship chipset combined with improved software optimization. Instead of simply chasing higher numbers for marketing, Samsung appears to be focusing on better efficiency, smoother performance, and a more polished user experience. Camera performance could improve even more thanks to new autofocus technology. Reports indicate Samsung is developing upgraded autofocus motors that can lock focus faster and more accurately than previous generations. While this may seem like a minor improvement, quicker autofocus plays a major role in capturing moving subjects, sports, pets, portraits, and low-light scenes, making both photography and video recording more dependable. Beyond the cameras and overall performance, the Galaxy S27 Ultra is expected to include the latest flagship connectivity features, including 5G, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, near-field communication, USB Type-C, ultra-wideband, and advanced artificial intelligence-powered software features. Interestingly, rumors have already started discussing Samsung's long-term plans for the Galaxy S28 Ultra. Reports claim the company may be saving some of its biggest innovations for the next generation, including a 10-bit AMOLED display capable of producing more than 1 billion colors, magnetic Qi 2.2 wireless charging support, advanced liquid cooling, a much larger battery, and possibly an upgraded 200-megapixel or even 250-megapixel camera sensor. If these long-term plans prove accurate, Samsung appears to be following a strategy of gradual yet meaningful improvements instead of introducing every major innovation in a single year. That could explain why the Galaxy S27 Ultra seems focused on refining the overall flagship experience rather than delivering a complete redesign. Another interesting rumor suggests Samsung could drop its plans to use BOE display panels and instead rely entirely on Samsung display panels across the Galaxy S27 lineup. This would provide greater consistency in display brightness, color accuracy, viewing angles, and overall image quality, ensuring every customer receives the same premium display experience regardless of which model they purchase. As for pricing, industry analysts expect rising memory costs and increasing manufacturing expenses to push flagship smartphone prices even higher. Current estimates suggest the Galaxy S27 Ultra could start at around $1,300, placing it firmly in the premium flagship category. Despite the possible price increase, Samsung appears determined to justify the cost with meaningful improvements in camera performance, battery life, display quality, overall performance, and artificial intelligence-powered features. Samsung is expected to officially unveil the Galaxy S27 series in February 2027, following its traditional flagship launch schedule. Until then, all of these details remain based on leaks and rumors, and many of the specifications could still change before the official announcement. If even half of these reports turn out to be true, the Galaxy S27 Ultra could become one of Samsung's most impressive flagship smartphones in years. With upgraded cameras, smarter artificial intelligence features, improved battery life, a refined design, and flagship-level performance, it has the potential to set a new benchmark for Android smartphones. So what do you think? Are these rumored upgrades enough to convince you to upgrade to the Galaxy S27 Ultra, or are you planning to wait for the Galaxy S28 instead? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest smartphone leaks, news, and updates.